Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform once again, wherever you are watching us from. We appreciate you and we thank you for being part of this very platform. All our subscribers and newcoming subscribers, I appreciate every one of you. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Let us engage in this radical evangelism to make sure that everyone is carried along. Remember, this platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, a platform where we bring information that is coming from the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this platform, we expose all the secret of the zoo and we expose the war that they are fighting against Biafrans, bring it to the whole world to see, and we will not allow them to hide, no matter how they try. My fellow Biafrans, today is the second day of the special sit-at-home that have been called, the 4-day special sit-at-home. Today is 30th, the second day of the sit-at-home. And as you know, Biafra land is under lock and key. More especially, every secretariat in Biafra land is locked down. Every secretariat. If you are working any of the secretariat and you went yesterday and you think that you can go again today, you might not be able to come back. Obey simple instructions. Obey simple instructions. This is special madness to the zoo. That is the title. And you know what it means. If you give yourself up for blackmail, you won't stop Biafra from coming. Today being the second day, videos are going to emerge. Yesterday you saw a lot how the Biafra land was locked down. Today will be even worse than yesterday. And I must tell you that we are not going back in our words. This is a special delegitimization of the zoo. Special madness to the zoo to show the whole world that the Biafra Republic of Israel is in charge under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Fellow Biafrans, on the platform of our Prime Minister, he wrote by himself and he said, "This sit at home is specially against Nigeria establishment within Biafran territory. These 4 days is to hunt down the terrorists. Civilians must stay away from the street." This is directly from our Prime Minister. You must stay away from the street. The sit at home is targeted at hunting down the terrorists in Biafran territory, whether in uniform or off uniform. Stay away from the street. Stay away from the street and allow the Liberation Army to do their job. They are there to protect you and secure you in Biafran territory, wherever you are. As long as you are an innocent person, as long as you are innocent, and you are in a territory, whether you are a visitor or a Biafran, stay away. Stay away from the road. Obey simple instruction, and you are going to live to see the kingdom of God on the planet Earth called Biafra. Fellow Biafran that are watching, we have another update from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X, and he says, "The Biafra Defense Forces, Owerri Command, has recovered weapons from the terrorists after neutralizing them in numbers. Withdrawal of all the terrorists from Biafra land is the demand, and as we approach declaration in December. If you think you will continue to use force and terrorism tactics to force us to remain in the Union, this will continue to be your fate in Biafra land." This is the word coming from our Prime Minister. The Liberation Army is doing a great job, and there are so many videos to back up everything I'm saying. If you want to see the videos, you go to the platform of our Prime Minister on X and you will see the video. I can't share many of the videos here because of the restrictions we have on YouTube. If you want to see evidence, picture evidence, video evidence, go to the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You will see the war that is going on in Biafran territory. It is not a joke. It is not a child's play. Time for propaganda is past. We are facing reality today. So wherever you are, You must pay attention to what is going on. You must pay attention and don't get distracted. Our Prime Minister also wrote on his platform, he said, we have absolutely no business with terrorism. If you come to kill us, we will kill you first. We have no mercy for the Nigerian terrorists because we are on a revenge mission to avenge the death of over 5 million Biafran killed. When we catch you, we shall have no forgiveness nor sympathy and no pity. The Biafran Defense Forces under the command of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile have no remorse for the neutralization of terrorists in Biafran territory. So you better stay clear. This is a direct instruction from our Prime Minister, answering the questions you are hearing today. If you don't want to fall, get away from Biafra land. If you do not want to be neutralized, get away from Biafra land. This special sit at home, as our president has said, he has spelled it out. It is to take away all the terrorists in Biafran territory. And there will be no mercy. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to pay attention to the time that we are in. Do not get distracted. Do not be distracted. Focus on the time that we are in. Obey every single instruction, and you will be part of those who are going to celebrate Biafra. As I conclude on this message, I am going to play for you the voice and the address of our lobbyist, Elias. The address he gave during our Prime Minister Town Hall meeting in the US. I want you to listen to our lobbyist, Elias, how he explained the progress and success that have been made so far. Let us listen and watch till the end. After watching, share to all platforms. Let's watch.
Elias to give us just 2 minutes or 3 minutes of summary of what we have achieved this week, because the achievements is nothing to write home about. In fact, it is overwhelmed when you know what we have done this week. We've met highly placed individuals in the United States, and the result is overwhelming, like I said. And I would like him to use a few minutes to address all of you in the United States, because it is because of you that we are able to make this happen. So we'll continue to break the doors. This week we are entering, it's gonna be another powerful week. A lot of programs, a lot of meetings are taking place. And just within a month of having the lobbyist firm, we have been able to break doors in the United States, Congress, and many US organizations. So Elias, I welcome you. Just 2 minutes of your time, because actually you are not officially in the program. But we use every opportunity we have and to tell our people what is going on. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes, when I saw that you were doing the town hall, I just thought that I should just come on and perhaps say some remarks and say hello to all my Biafran friends. So great to see you, Mr. Prime Minister, and all of the guests here today. Hello to all of you. As the Prime Minister has noted, we had an extraordinarily eventful week. Many of you have probably seen many of these activities on the Prime Minister's Twitter handle, his X handle, and it was extremely significant. The our wonderful Chief of Staff was in Washington, D.C. I took her to see some element policymakers. We had an important meeting with Congressman John Carter of Texas, who was very sympathetic to our cause, and we briefed him on the accomplishments of the Brgie government, on the great leadership of the Prime Minister, and also spoke very bluntly about the criminal nature of the Nigerian government. And we got some very strong commitments of support from him. He's another friend of Biafra. We also had, and the Prime Minister made a tweet about it, and Prime Minister, I'm glad to see it's now over 100,000 views, an important meeting with Ambassador Tibor Nagy, who was a very senior official in the State Department for many decades, former U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia. Ethiopia. He was the Assistant Secretary of African Affairs under President Trump between 2018 to 2021. And we had a very exceptional meeting with him. And we were able to speak to him for, I believe, over an hour. And he's someone who's very important because if the Republicans win in November, I believe he'll have an even more senior position in the next State Department. So we've received a lot of positive receptivity in our meetings. A lot of, and I'm not mentioning everything. I'm just mentioning a few things from this week. We've had many other meetings with senators and congressmen and so forth. I'm just relaying from the past few days. And we've privately gotten some very strong commitments. In fact, a lot of them have said, why haven't the Biafrans approached us sooner? No one's ever brought this to our attention. So, as the Bible says, ask and you shall receive. So all we have to do is ask. We're now making our requests, and it's being received very well. I think it's important to understand, and this is what it's important for all the Biafrans to understand is for the United States to assist Biafra, there needs to be a formal request. There needs to be an explanation of the situation in order for them to intervene. You can't expect the international community or the U.S. government to intervene with something when you haven't even formally asked them for something. The analogy I would use would be if you go to a restaurant, you don't order off the menu and then you blame the restaurant for not giving you food, right? You have to tell the U.S., the international community, hey, this is the problem and this is what we want you to do. It's that simple. And we're doing it, and we're doing it successfully. And we're making huge progress very quickly. And I'm very excited. And also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, I had the great honor on Thursday of visiting the Biafra headquarters in Maryland and meeting with the diaspora. You have a marvelous headquarters in Maryland, Prime Minister. And it's, I think, a testament to the achievement of the government. And I was greeted with the most wonderful hospitality and graciousness, and I appreciate the warmth I've received from many Biafrans so far. You have a beautiful headquarters. I think it's a testament to your leadership, Prime Minister, and the achievements of this government. And I enjoy interacting with and learning from the Biafran diaspora. And in the evening, I hosted a get-together with some diasporans here in Washington, D.C., and we're going to do many more of these. And I think this is a chance where the diaspora can learn from us in terms of our political activities, but we and myself can also learn from the diaspora. And we're going to be working more closely with the diaspora. I'm sure you saw the Prime Minister's tweet about how the government is going to start to interview people for political directors. We're going to be creating a political PAC. And so our firm is going to assist with the creation of a proper infrastructure here in the United States in order to get the grassroots properly organized and mobilized. And both myself and my firm are going to help with that. And we're going to work very closely with this new structure we're creating where all the grassroots energy can be channeled in an effective manner. So I just want to say this has been a great honor. We're making enormous progress in just the first month, and we'll be making much more progress in the months ahead. I think we're going to be delivering some very big surprises for the zoo the next few months. They're not going to know what's hitting them. I mean, they're already very devastated by what we're doing. They're being hit by all sides. The Nigerian government is very worried. In fact, you might have seen some of these think tanks in the zoo are writing these letters complaining to the U.S. government, what is this lobbying and we don't like it and so forth. So clearly what we're doing is scaring them, and they should be scared, as I've said in the town hall on Thursday. So once again, it's a great honor, Prime Minister. I appreciate you indulging me in making my brief remarks. And I just thought to say hello since you were conducting this town hall, and thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.